Hello and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming Retro Walkthroughs. This Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past video is the fifth part of the complete walkthrough. We will be getting the Master Sword to allow us to access the second half of the Hyrule Castle Tower and face Aghanim. The Master Sword is located in the Lost Woods at the top left of the world map. Jump down and head all the way left and down the big ladder and enter the cave. Head left and stick to the left side and watch out for holes and bats and exit on the left. Then head all the way down to exit the cave. You can pick up the pots and throw it at the bats along the way. Jump down, head up a screen, and then head to the top left exit to enter the Lost Woods. Head down and go through the log and through the next log. Take the top left log, follow through the next log, and take the upper log to reach the Master Sword and take it. This is the debut of the Master Sword and appears in the majority of Zelda games. It's twice as powerful as the fighter's sword with a longer reach, and like the original game sword, if you have full health, you can fire a sword beam. Now that we got the Master Sword, we can get a key item needed for later on in the game. Now we are going to head back up Death Mountain to the Tower of Hera dungeon. Backtrack the way you came from through the Lost Woods and enter the lower cave. This is where we met the old man in the previous video. So head right and then up when you see some darker rubble, and then right and through the exit. Go right and avoid the hull and follow the diagonal path and head down at the split. Watch out for the bats. Then head up the mountain like you did last time. Avoid the rocks and the creatures that turn to stone when you hit them. Don't forget to visit the old man for a free health refill, and then head up and to the right to take the portal to Dark World. Now that you have the Moon Pearl, you are in your normal form. Head left and stand in the diamond shape and use the mirror to go back to Light World, and then jump off to reach the Tower of Hera, and then take the long bridge to the left and use the Book of Medora to translate the writing, and Link will raise his Master Sword to get the other Medallion. This medallion can cast a lightning spell that is effective on flying enemies. It uses up the magic meter and is needed to access a dungeon. Now, just like the start of the video, backtrack through the same way through Death Mountain like you did to go to the Lost Woods, but we are going to Sanctuary as our next destination. Jump down twice and head down a screen, then head right and jump down and head into Sanctuary and speak to the old man. Our next destination is the castle that you visited at the very start of the game. Exit Sanctuary, head left one screen, down, and then head to the narrow path on the right hand side to reach the castle. There will be enemies popping out of the grass and some on top of the castle throwing bombs at you. Head right and to defeat any enemies you come across and enter the castle. Head left, take the steps and exit to the second left exit. Then down and exit to the roof of the castle, and go right and hit the door covered in lightning to access a new area of the castle. And it's a very combat heavy dungeon, so always keep your health topped up. Also, get your boomerang ready. Head up and you will face golden versions of the ball and chain troopers, much stronger versions. Stun them with your boomerang and hit them with magic from your sword if you are full health. Continue right and defeat the biggest and strongest version of the sword soldier, who will immediately attack you as soon as you appear. Once defeated, get the key and go up through the locked door and get your lamp ready. Defeat the soldier, head to the left exit, and you will be in a large maze room full of enemies. If you have full health, regularly cast the sword magic to hit enemies in the room. And there is a new enemy, small flying enemies with huge eye. They are similar to Keese and very weak. Make your way to the bottom left area, use your lamp to light your way and get a key, and then exit through the bottom right door. Defeat the soldiers immediately in front of you and take the only other exit. Defeat more enemies and take the only exit again. There will be enemies here, so if you got full health, sword magic regularly, and head to the top exit, and be careful you don't fall off. In the next room will be 3 soldiers, and one has a key, so defeat them all and take the locked door at the top. Defeat the enemies in the room to open the left exit. 2 of the enemies are red spear soldiers, and they will throw the spears at you. So similar to bow and arrow soldiers, when they throw the spears, stay still so the spears bounce off your shield and close in for the attack. In the next room, defeat the 2 spear soldiers to open the exit at the bottom. In this room, defeat the enemies and exit through the locked door to the right. The next room is a tough room with 3 enemies, and one is a gold ball and chain soldier. Either run to the exit at the top, or defeat the enemies. I would recommend going straight down to defeat the archer and soldier, and get your boomerang to help you with the ball and chain. Defeat the enemies and push the left statue and exit on the left hand side. Then head up, defeat the soldier and be careful you don't fall off, and then continue up and hit the top curtain to go to the boss area. The boss has 3 attacks, and the first attack, and when he does it again, is the most important one, and is the only way you can hurt him. He will fire a magic ball at you, and you hit it with your sword, and it will bounce it back, and you don't want to face him directly to hit him. You want to be just to the left or just to the right of him for it to hit him. The other magic attack he will do will be 4 smaller magic balls, and it will home in on your position, and if you hit it, it will split into multiple magic balls and has a chance of hitting you. And the third attack, as he teleports all around the room, if he does in the middle area and he's facing down, he will go for a lightning attack, and you want to be to the very left or the very right of the room to avoid it. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, where there are more complete retro walkthroughs plus achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases. Thanks for watching.